Real talk, if you have access to a barbell, heavy squats and deadlifts belong in your program. Barbells win on maximum load. But dumbbells are not the backup plan most people think they are. For anyone training at home, beginner, intermediate, or even advanced, a pair of dumbbells is a completely legitimate training tool. The science backs it up, the results back it up, and today's 5 moves are going to prove it. Explosive power, hypertrophy, strength, targeted muscle correction, and a metabolic finisher. Every major muscle in your thighs and glutes, under 30 minutes, with nothing but dumbbells. That is not a compromise. That is a program. One thing before we start. If you have heavier dumbbells, follow the sets and reps as prescribed. If your dumbbells are lighter, increase your reps until you hit or come very close to muscle failure. That last rep that is genuinely hard, that is the signal. That is what creates growth, power, and athletic development. Not the number on the dumbbell, the effort. These moves are sequenced deliberately. Heaviest demand first, precision finisher last. By move 5, your legs are already pre-fatigued, which means a lighter dumbbell still drives you to complete failure. You do not need massive weight to finish strong. You need the right move at the right moment. 5 moves. Let's get to work. Move 1. Jump squat. The fast twitch fibers this move recruits are completely unreachable by any slow squat. This is the stimulus most leg programs never deliver. Every sport requiring acceleration, jumping, or change of direction runs on the power built here. Basketball, football, soccer, tennis. This is not a warm-up. This is a primer. A good starting point for load is dumbbells that together equal about 25% of your body weight. If you weigh 160 pounds, that is 2 20-pound dumbbells. If you weigh 200 pounds, 2 25-pound dumbbells. But here is the real test. If you cannot leave the ground with speed and control, the weight is too heavy. Drop it. The load is irrelevant. The speed is everything. Stand feet shoulder-width apart, dumbbells at your sides. Lower into a squat, hips back, chest up, thighs parallel to the floor. From the bottom, drive explosively through your heels. Extend your hips, knees, and ankles simultaneously and leave the ground. Land softly, absorbing the impact through your heels to your toes, and immediately reload into the next rep. No pausing at the top. The moment you land is the moment you load the next jump. That continuous loading pattern is what drives fast twitch recruitment. Your nervous system is firing at a rate that a slow, controlled squat never demands. You do not need to jump high. Even an inch of air is explosive. The intent to leave the ground is what activates the fast twitch system, and that intent is what separates this move from every other squat on this list. 3 sets, 6 to 8 reps, 90 seconds rest. Your nervous system needs every second of it. Move 2. Bulgarian Split Squat. One leg at a time, no dominant side to compensate, no imbalance to hide. This is the single greatest dumbbell exercise for building quad size and definition. Every cut, deceleration, and change of direction in sport starts here. Skiers, cyclists, basketball players, tennis players. Anterior chain single leg strength is the foundation of all of it. This is the move most people love to hate, and the reason they hate it is the same reason it works. One leg at a time means nowhere to hide. Stand about 1 to 1.5 feet in front of a bench, chair, or couch. Anything stable at roughly knee height. Shorter stance than you think. Place the top of your rear foot on the surface behind you, laces down. Dumbbells at your sides. Now stay tall. Torso upright, chest lifted, shoulders back. This is not a forward lean movement. The upright position is what keeps the load on the quads. The moment your torso tips forward, you shift the work to the glutes and lose the anterior chain advantage. Lower straight down, front knee tracking directly over your toes, shin close to vertical. Your back knee drops toward the floor. Stop when your front thigh is parallel to the ground. Drive through the ball of your foot, not your heel, and feel the quad doing the work back to the top. 3 seconds down, explosive up. The slow lowering phase is where the quad hypertrophy happens. Do not rush it. Complete all reps on one side, then switch immediately. No rest between legs. Start with your weaker leg always. Both legs completed back to back is one full set. 3 sets. 8 to 10 reps each side. 90 seconds rest after both legs are done. Move 3. Romanian deadlift. This is the most important injury prevention move on this list, and the one most programs underload or skip entirely. Every sport involving running, cutting, or decelerating depends on the posterior chain strength this move builds. Hamstrings that are strong are hamstrings that do not tear. Stand feet hip-width apart, dumbbells in front of your thighs, palms facing your body. Before your first rep, set your knees. Soft bend, not bent, not locked. Fix that angle and do not change it for the entire set. That fixed, soft bend is what locks this into a pure hip hinge and keeps it out of your lower back. Your knee is not the hinge, your hip is. Push your hips back, not down. As your hips travel back, the dumbbells travel straight down in front of your shins, not forward, not away from your body. Think of them riding a vertical track straight to the floor and straight back up. Your shin angle stays consistent, your knee bend stays fixed, and your hips do all the hinging. The dumbbells never drift. The moment they move away from your legs, your lower back takes over and your hamstrings check out. Keep them close. Keep them vertical. Feel the stretch building through your hamstrings as you lower. That stretch is your signal. Lower until your hamstrings tell you to stop. Your flexibility sets the range, not a number on a wall. Drive your hips forward to stand tall. Squeeze your glutes hard at lockout. The hip drive finishes the movement, not the lower back. 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps, 90 seconds rest. If this is hitting different from what you usually see, hit the like button. It takes 1 second and it helps more people find this content. Move 4. The sumo squat targets the 5 adductors. Start with a wide stance, dumbbell between legs, upright torso. It is a balanced move. That builds the lateral stability and strength that makes every other exercise on this list safer and more effective. Lateral movement, agility, and injury resilience in every sport. Soccer, basketball, hockey. These 5 muscles make all of it possible. Most people have never trained their adductors directly. They assume squats and lunges cover the inner thigh. They do not. Not even close. The sumo squat fills that gap, and once you feel it working, you will understand exactly why it is on this list. Stand with feet significantly wider than shoulder width, roughly 1.5 to 2 times shoulder width. Toes pointed out at 45 degrees. Hold 1 dumbbell vertically between your legs with both hands, letting it hang naturally as you squat. Push your knees out in line with your toes, tracking directly over your 2nd and 3rd toe throughout the entire movement. Lower straight down, chest tall, torso upright, hips dropping between your heels, not behind them. Sit as deep as your mobility allows. Drive through your heels and squeeze your glutes and inner thighs simultaneously on the way up. That simultaneous squeeze is the cue. You should feel the inner thigh, the adductor, working on every single rep. If you do not feel it there, your stance is too narrow. Widen it until you do. 2 coaching points. First, do not let your knees cave inward. That is your glute medius failing under load. Push them out actively every rep. Second, keep your torso as upright as possible. Forward lean shifts the load to the quads and takes it off the inner thigh. 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. 60 seconds rest. Move 5. Goblet squat. 3/4 range to failure. Placed last deliberately, a lighter dumbbell on a pre-fatigued muscle driven to failure is precision programming, not a compromise. Every rep from here is mind over matter, and every time you come back to this workout, you will know exactly where your line is and whether you pushed past it. You made it to move 5. Your legs are already working. Every muscle group has been trained and pushed through 4 progressive movements. That is exactly why this move works, and exactly why we saved it for last. Pick up a single dumbbell, lighter than you think you need. Hold it vertically at your chest with both hands cupping the top plate, goblet style. Feet shoulder width apart, toes turned out slightly. Now squat. All the way down, as deep as your mobility allows, ideally until your thighs are parallel to the floor or below. The dumbbell at your chest wants to pull you forward. Fight it. Stay tall. Drive your chest up, pull your elbows in, and resist that forward lean every single rep. That fight for an upright position is the work. It is what keeps the load on the quads and glutes where it belongs. Here is the key technique point. 3/4 range only. Squat all the way down, but on the way up, stop at 3/4. Do not stand tall. Do not lock out. Stay in the lower 3/4 and go straight back down. Constant tension. No breaks, no rest. 3 seconds down. Drive up 3/4, straight back down. Keep it moving until you genuinely cannot. 2 sets, 3/4 range to failure. 60 seconds rest. There it is. 5 moves. 5 specific training stimuli. A complete leg day in under 30 minutes. Move 1, jump squat. Explosive power. Fast twitch fiber recruitment that no slow squat can reach. Move 2, Bulgarian Split Squat. Anterior chain hypertrophy. The single greatest dumbbell exercise for quad size and definition. Move 3, Romanian Deadlift. Posterior chain strength. The hamstring and glute anchor that protects your knees and powers every athletic movement you make. Move 4, Sumo Squat. 5 adductor muscles trained directly, building the lateral stability, injury resilience, and agility that every other leg exercise depends on. Move 5, Goblet Squat. 3/4 range to failure. The precision finisher that takes everything your legs have left with a weight you actually own. 5 moves, under 30 minutes. Every major muscle in your thighs and glutes trained with purpose and precision. Run this once or twice a week, and your legs will look and perform completely differently in 6 weeks. And remember, if your dumbbells are lighter, push your reps until failure does the work the weight cannot. That is not a workaround. That is the science. That is not a promise. That is muscle physiology.